This is the 154th Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud, and it is found in Tractate Bava, page 20b. According to the book by Rabbi Aharon Yoshua Pessin called Taiku, a compilation of all the Taikus in the Talmud. And again, it's found in Tractate Bava 20b, Taiku number 154. Lo yiftach hanus v'chule Tana imra yisaref eskedem zoitza muta boyabaye kibed. The Mishnah teaches that one may not open a bakery or a dye shop beneath the storeroom of another, and he may not establish a cattle barn there. A sage taught, if the cattle barn preceded the storeroom, it is permitted, meaning the barn owner is not required to move it. With regard to this point, Abaye raises a dilemma. If he cleaned and sprinkled the area, meaning he prepared it for use as a storeroom, but he has not yet filled it, what is the halacha? Is it considered a storeroom already, and therefore others may no longer put a cattle barn beneath it? Or perhaps the halacha is that as long as it is empty, he cannot prevent others from establishing a cattle barn. This is the 154 Taiku. Now, I just mentioned that this is kind of rare, but not entirely rare. But in my study of Taikus, this is like a Taiku literally back to back. This is like they ask a question and then Taiku, and then someone else asks a question and then Taiku. From what I've seen, and so much so that I skipped it. I thought that was a mistake. I overlooked it. I didn't realize that they were both here. But from what I've seen, there sometimes in the Talmud you have several questions, and then there's one Taiku, meaning Taiku means it's unresolved. There's one Taiku that is for all of those questions. But here you have two questions back to back, and usually it would just be covered by one Taiku, but here there are two Taikus. That's my observation here. But the question here is, it's asked by it doesn't say who it was asked by, it just says, yeah. Does it say? No. If he added windows for ventilation, which demonstrates his intention to use it as a storeroom, what's the halacha? Likewise, if he established an enclosed veranda beneath the storeroom, what's the halacha? If he built an upper room on top of his house for storage, what's the halacha? None of these questions are answered. See, like that, there's a bunch of questions there. And to these bunch of questions, it gets a Taiku. And the next one, the 155th, will be the next one. So I'll just, it's going to be tomorrow, so maybe I'll just go over it again. Okay, this was the 154th. The 154th was a combination of these questions. It's about building a certain type of business next to another thing. And is that infringing upon the other person? So Abaye asked if he cleaned and sprinkled the area he prepared for use as a storeroom. He didn't fill it. If he added windows, what's the halacha? If he established an enclosed veranda behind the storeroom, what's the halacha? If he built an upper room on top of his house for storage, what's the halacha? So it's that's the 154th Taiku. Those. Right.